But then she even had the Star of David necklace on. And then when I looked up, I got to look up what the word was. It said a Libyan something. Basically, I had to call her Libyan because she was dark skinned, like African, right? But when it went into the other word that was there, I forgot what it was. But it's all about a woman, an Israelite woman.
Icon. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. And that you can't get around that.
They ain't gonna bring that out in these educational institutions in America.
What you gonna do about that vocab?
But see, Esau, and it's going back to how the beast came out of the
Bottomless pit.
came out of the bottomless pit, and he had the power to deceive the whole planet Earth. Right? The brother about to read it. Not only did he destroy our people psychologically, but he also made it to where his image will become the standard of beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, you gotta look closer to a European to fulfill that standard of beauty, man. And that psychologically fucked our people heads up. You look at our people now, especially like Jake down in the Caribbean, they got that self-hatred, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They lighten they skin.
Yeah, you got a lot of
Serena Williams.
Yep. What's the baseball? Sosa.
Sammy Sosa.
That's heavy over there amongst them. Them Jakes over there in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yep.
They stay bleaching their skin, man.
Jamaica too.
Yeah, Jamaica. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's that self-hatred that Jake has for himself, man. It's like
Cuba.
but they want to be like their oppressor, which is leprosy. You know, Edomites, they're clean. They're considered clean lepers, but it's the curse of leprosy. You know, when you don't have the melanin in your skin. You got
also the curse of Cain.
Cain, yeah.
Revelation 20:3, and cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled.
That was fulfilled between the time that he went down and Jake started to rise back up around the around 3rd, 4th century AD. Even though you had Jake that took over the Roman Empire right after Domitian, Emperor Domitian. But the emperors that ruled after Domitian were Jake. You know?
Marcus Aurelius.
Yeah, Marcus Aurelius.
Pertinax.
Yeah. You had Commodus. You know? All those different men. Persinius Niger.
Yep.
Septimius Severus. Leading all the way up into Constantine. It was all Jake, man. But they still inherited the wicked practices of Rome.
It was beautiful about that time period. I always think about it because that was a time period that we ruled, but we didn't rule with the wisdom of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, and that's why it had to go down. At the fall.
And after that, he must be loose a little season.
Which started around maybe the mid to late 1300s is when he started to creep back into power. It didn't just happen just in 1 year. 1492, they just hopped on boats and then just took over the world.
Right.
No, it was a progression of time.
Yeah, wars had to be fought.
Wars was fought. Esau was coming up. Jake was dying off with the
plagues. Yep.
And the
pneumonic
plague.
Yep. That's really what weakened
coming
us.
out of the bottomless pit, coming out of the Caucasus Mountains, Georgia, Russia. It was coming out of Poland, all those northern regions up there. You know. Right.
And it was the spirit, Salaki, brother. It was the spirit that had them know when to come down also, as well as the plague hitting our people at the same time. The Most High orchestrated that situation. So we would go through to the time we're into now.
Yeah, because it was prophesied that the beast would resurface, and that he would also prevail over us. And that's what happened when he conquered the northern tribes first, and then he also got Judah. He brought Judah over here, and then all the tribes got oppressed over here.
Yep.
You know? And now we're at the final seconds of this devil's reign. And now he's being exposed. All right, the man of sin is now being revealed, man. All this is coming out. You know, we're basically through this knowledge, through this wisdom, we're peeling back that veil that's cast over the eyes of the people, man. Was that Isaiah 25 and 7? So we gotta spiritually, we gotta break this man's image, man. We gotta break that shit. You know? That's what we're doing right now. We're breaking his image. Casting it down, man. Through the spirit. The Lord is consuming this devil through the spirit of his mouth. You know, Jake got to see that image being destroyed, man. But Jake, they see that they see power in it. No, this is the way of life. This man can make me, you know, if I'm a paraplegic, he can put devices into me and I can walk now.
I get a brain chip and I can see again. I can, you know.
He got
and that's just real now.
Yeah. He got pills for every symptom that I got.
Yeah.
Even though it opens up other symptoms and fuck you up. Yeah. Even worse.
You're taking another pill to get off that one.
Yeah.
I got eczema, but I got the threat to die because I take your Zoloft or whatever. I don't know what these pills are, you know. I'm just saying, I don't know what that's for, but just saying, I got asthma, but I got other problems.
For example, like the eczema, like you could use the hydrocortisone, right? But that's steroids.
Right.
You know? So now it's altering your body's chemistry, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I got a drug for children with ADHD, hypertension.
Called
Adderall, but when you look at Adderall,
Ritalin.
they got narcotics in the shit.
Yeah. Hey, why don't you let the kids just go play?
Fucking meth and shit in there.
All you gotta do is let the kids go outside and play more.
That's it. But he got the cure to everything. He got the solution to everything. And but you see the way things are, fucked up. Everything.
God, I got it for you real quick. Isaiah 25:7, and I will destroy in this mountain, and you know mountains represent governments, the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations.
That veil that is spread over all nations. And I believe when you look that word up, I forget the Hebrew word for it, or veil. But when you look at the definition, it says a thing woven, like something that's woven, with like a web.
Weaving spells, webs.
To weave together something, like a web. And there was a saying amongst this mason by the name of Walter Scott, where he says, what tangled web we weave when we practice to deceive.
Yeah. Web covering veil, woven stuff.
There it is. And this devil, he pretty much, he woven together his lies, man. That's why the scriptures say, you are forgers of lies, man, physicians of no value. You know, you're just a straight up liar, but you're good at it. You're good at piecing together half-truths, you know, misinformation. And you present it like it's the truth.
I believe that web's on the back of what's the $20 bill?
I think so.
Yeah, one. It's on the one for sure. They got it all in there.
Yeah.
A little spider in one of the corners and shit.
Yep.
There's 2 Corinthians 10. I'm gonna start here at 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations.
Hey, because guns can't pull down strongholds. That shit don't work. This man's guns are bigger than ours anyway. Right. So, but spiritually, this is how we bring this place down. You know?
Hey, weapons are better than, it's like wisdom is better than weapons of war.
Yeah.
We're tearing this man's kingdom down with wisdom.
Words.
The wisdom of the Most High. These words is pulling his kingdom down, man.
Yeah.
And like that was that Jeremiah 1, where it says, go to that Jeremiah 1 and like 9, maybe. His kingdom is being brought down by the word, man. We ain't gotta use no damn physical weapon.
I went to the etymology of web real quick. An intricate trap that entangles and ensnares its victims.
Woo! Isn't that what Esau does?
Yeah.
They lay snares privately, man. They set traps. And that's what's part of the secret council of the wicked. They come up with different counsels on how to basically trap these people up, man. The people on this side. How can we keep them at odds with their maker? You know? How can we keep them disconnected from their power? How can we keep them in sin and going off? How can we keep them in control? How can we keep them in a self-destructive mindset.
How can we keep them engulfed in folly and bullshit?
They want to cast you down from your excellence.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're watching it. The Super Bowl, the all these events, the pharmaceuticals,
Right.
drugs, crack, you know.
Demonic rap music.
Yep.
And then the same devils accuse us into the project.
Yeah.
Oh, well, look at what your people doing. Hey, well, you're setting the snares, man.
Like he don't know the
Hey,
difference.
you're the one that's hey, they're saying that Lamentations 2. Hey, but they're putting Jake in that position, man.
Right. They like to look at Jake.
Yeah.
Let our eye look upon Zion.
Yeah.
You know.
And
They
accuse us of
clap their hand and
Yeah.
you know, hiss at thee. Is this the
defiled. Yeah,
Is this a city of beauty
Beauty
and
perfection, yeah.
perfection of
beauty? But yeah, you contribute to that destruction. You're the one that put the bottle to them to
Yeah.
make them naked.
Yeah.
That you may look upon their nakedness.
Make them drunken. That you, yep.
Make them
Same
to
thing.
make them drunken.
With your
Give 'em
philosophies
these-
and lies.
Push these philosophies on them, man.
It's a little bit more. It's continuing that 2 Corinthians 2. I mean, it's like 2 Corinthians 10. This is 5. Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahushai. As you're saying, casting down those imaginations, you know. It says, and every high thing that exalteth himself, you know, because that's our.
Esau, he exalts himself like the scriptures tell you.
Yeah.
Put so in 2 Thessalonians 2. Yep. He exalted himself
That's
above
the
all
eagle.
that is called the Most High.
Yep. Oh, yep.
So that he is worshipped,
As the Most
sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. Because he's the one that's coming with that wine. He's coming with the confusion. He's the one that has that wine that's bottled. He transgresseth by wine, therefore he's a proud man. All these philosophies that govern the world, look how degenerate the world is. You know? Children are not safe. You know? Children are not safe. Now it's an argument about what gender you want to choose to be.
Bro,
Remember what I just read earlier? A dude that was born a man. He was like 400 plus in the ranking as far as swimmers.
Yeah.
Right? But then he identified as a woman.
Now
Now he's number 1.
Yeah, I bet.
You know what I'm saying? But only under this only under this devil, man.
Yeah.
Only under him.
You got a lot of Edomites getting mad about that shit because they got daughters
yeah.
that are in high school, and you got these I don't know what the fuck you want to call them.
Transformers.
These Transformers. They win in the track, basketball, anything they competing in, and they losing. I don't say they losing scholarships, but they are losing opportunities. You know, to further their whatever. You know, sports
They really train their lives for these events, and then all of a sudden, a half-ass
grown ass
man.
nigga roll out of bed and say, you know what?
Yeah.
Line them up. You know, and burn them niggas. You know.
That's what I was saying too. Like, hey, we understand that this world ain't gonna continue much longer. Hey, but if it were, hey, Esau would have it to where, hey, it'll be so many transformers within, you know, the WNBA that it'll just be a fucking NBA again, man.
Yep.
It'll be a lower NBA. Same with the swimming.
I could go to the WNBA right
Bro.
now and score 25 points tonight. Bad knees,
Bro, LeBron
old and
decided
shit.
that he wanted to go to the NBA, bro. He putting up 120, bro.
Bro, the Dave Chappelle joke. Yeah. 137 points.
Bro.
Hey, D Wade's faggot ass. D Wade, the
Yeah.
direction he's going in, if he wanted to come back out of retirement,
He go right in
but
WNBA.
turn it to his son
Yeah.
and go to the WNBA, he's killing it.
Yeah.
He gonna kill that shit, man.
Yeah.
Then they gonna finally get some views and shit.
Yeah.
But nobody even watches that shit. You know?
Did y'all know we had a team here? Y'all didn't know that?
Yeah.
Jake did it? Yeah, WNBA team, bro. Nobody knew.
Yeah, man. This shit is wild, man.
Yeah.
But only under this devil, man. That's why the Lord sent us to
Aces.
destroy these strongholds, man.
You see it? What you on?
You know, this is this man's image that you're worshiping. The man